What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Isaac of the Dead. Got another fresh media for you within the last 5 years, of course. The movie Nobody with Bob Odenkirk as the titular Nobody. I had not seen this movie until recently, and so I thought I would make a review talking about it for fresh media. Thought it was relevant, getting my 2021 movies out of the way so I could get my fresh media filled up, you know what I mean? But the story follows this guy named Hutch Mansell, and he's a family man. It goes off the basic suburban. The dude lives in a cul-de-sac life, and you find out that he is actually a super spy killer kind of guy, right? He fights people on a bus, and it awakens his like inner animal. It's very John Wick style, very kung fu movie where he's just this average cul-de-sac father, right? This average stay-at-home dad who's got this animal built up inside of him, and it's unleashed onto thugs on the street. There's a lot of comparisons to things like Falling Down, Death Wish, John Wick. You got was another good example, Taxi Driver. There's a couple like good examples of how you could compare this movie to those films. But the mystery around his character of Nobody is what he actually is, what he actually does. Is he a spy? Is he something different? How does he know how to fight all these thugs, right? And the movie basically opens up with his daily routine, and his family gets robbed one night. The two robbers are a male and female couple, but he refuses to hit them because he realizes that their gun is not loaded. So while he kind of takes this bashing for the first 20 minutes of the movie, of being like, hey, why didn't you hit them? Why didn't you take them out? It's because he knew ahead of time that the bullets were not in the gun. So he was like, there's no need to have excessive force on it. And later, when he tries to get his daughter's kitten bracelet back from them, which they end up not having, he finds out that they're just a regular couple trying to survive, trying to take care of a baby that looks to be sick. And so when that happens, he takes out his anger on random street thugs on a bus who turn out to be a part of the Russian mob. Now, that's where I'm going to end the spoilers for this movie because I actually think the movie was very enjoyable. It was very fun to watch. Bob Odenkirk does a great job as this character. Christopher Lloyd's in it. RZA's in it. And you have this it's got this, funny kind of quirky dynamic about it where you unlike John Wick, which is a very serious movie, a very serious and grounded world, this feels more like it's almost like a Sean Levy kind of movie, right? Where it's very gritty and violent in the John Wick kind of way, but they play music over it, classical music and fun like 80s and 70s pop music, to give it a more level feel, some levity to it, right? And I thought it was a very fun and pleasing experience to watch that. And I have not seen the sequel, given that I've just watched this movie for the first time a couple days ago. But nonetheless, I really enjoyed it. I really liked the action, the pacing. It was a really good hour, 30-minute movie. That's how long movies should be, is an hour and 30 minutes anyway. And it felt good like that. The reveal about who he actually is and what he actually does, or what he used to do before he became a family man, that was, satisfying. It didn't feel rushed. It didn't feel like it was a mystery box or that the answer or the reveal would be disappointing. It felt natural. It felt like it made sense. And of course, the comparisons to John Wick are always going to happen. But nonetheless, I really enjoyed the movie. I like that it draws from John Wick. It draws from Falling Down or Taxi Driver. It kind of reminds me of like a Jason Statham movie, like one of your recent Jason Statham movies, like Wrath of Man or Beekeeper. You know what I mean? It's not Shakespeare. It's not like the greatest thing in the world, but it's satisfactory for what it is. If you want an hour and a half of a good movie, just a good popcorn movie with fighting, good themes, a good father figure in 2021 was almost unheard of. Good father figure, an interesting plot, which may or may not be convoluted, but ultimately it's a simple movie made on a smaller budget. Like, you can't ask for a better movie than that. But let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in another video very soon. Nobody for Fresh Media.